Hey everybody, my name is Sheen, and welcome to Let's Play Dear Esther Landmark Edition. I'm finally doing YouTube, so let's get started with Dear Esther because I can. Do I want director's commentary? Nope. The Lighthouse. Alright, so this is the Landmark Edition.
Dear Esther,
Huh?
I've lost...
Oh, hang on. Can I turn on the subtitles? Does that do it?
track of how long I've been here, and how many visits I have made overall.
This is in the Unity engine.
Certainly the landmarks are now so familiar to me that I have to remind myself to actually see the forms and shapes in front of me. I could stumble blind across these rocks, the edges of these precipices, without fear of missing my step and plummeting down to sea. Besides, I've always considered that if one is to fall, it is critical to keep one's eyes firmly open.
Where are the subtitles? Will they appear the next time the guy starts talking? You better. There's supposed to be something up there. Wait, was there something written on the wall back there? Okay, that's kind of creepy. Hang on. I'm gonna turn down the volume a bit. There, that should be better. So this was made in the Unity engine, but the original Dear Esther is made in Source. Alright, so it looks like we're on some sort of island. Okay. This is kind of weird. I don't really know where I should be going. I mean, I could go down there, but I'm choosing not to. Oh. Can I keep going this way? Yes, I can.
Donnelly reported the legend of the hermit, a holy man who sought solitude in its most pure form. Allegedly, he rode here from the mainland in a boat without a bottom, so all the creatures of the sea could rise at night to converse with him. How disappointed he must have been with their chatter. Perhaps now, when all that haunts the ocean is the rubbish dumped from the tankers, he'd find more peace. They say he threw his arms wide in a valley on the south side, and the cliff opened up to provide him shelter. They say he died of fever 116 years later. The shepherds left gifts for him at the mouth of the cave, but Donnelly records they never claimed to have seen him. I have visited the cave and I have left my gifts, but like them, I appear to be an unworthy subject of his solitude.
Whoa. Okay, we're down on the beach. We're down on the beach now. You can't sprint or jump. Are these crab traps? I like me some crabs. That may or may not have come out wrong. I wonder if there's anything over here.
When you were born, your mother told me, a hush fell over the delivery room. A great red birthmark covered the left side of your face.
A birthmark.
No one knew what to say, so you cried to fill the vacuum. I always admired you for that you cried to fill whatever vacuum you found. I began to manufacture vacuums, just to enable you to deploy your talent. The birthmark faded by the time you were 6, and had gone completely by the time we met, but your fascination with the empty and its cure remained.
Oh, for a second there I thought this was a pentagram. But now it is some sort of drawing on the sand telling me to go this way. This is pretty peaceful.
Dear Esther, I found myself to be as featureless as this ocean, as shallow and unoccupied as this bay, a listless wreck without identification.
What's back here?
My rocks are these bones, and a careful fence to keep the precipice
That's a
at bay.
bird.
Shot through me caves.
That's a car door.
This aerial will transmit into me so.
Oh, and there's a tire and another car door.
Where Donnelly's boots and yours and mine still trample. I will carry a torch for you. I will leave it at the foot of my headstone. You will need it for the tunnels that carry me under.
What tunnels? Wait, there was stairs way back here. Do I need to go all the way back here? Oh, come on. Seriously? Doorbell is probably the mailman. I told him, leave it on the doormat. But he just doesn't listen to me. Mailman, am I right? There are the stairs, so I guess that wasn't so bad. Alright. I can't think of much to say anymore. Hopefully by now the mailman remember what I said yesterday. So yeah, I guess this is where I'm supposed to go. Well, why? Also, about that guy, the narrator person, why does crying to fill a vacuum inspire him to make vacuum cleaners? I don't know. And why is this Esther person here on this island? Do we need to go to that radio tower up in the distance? Is this like Slender the Arrival?
Point of this landscape. It almost appears so well placed as to be artificial. I find myself easily slipping into the delusional state of ascribing purpose, deliberate motive to everything here. Was this island formed during the moment of impact? When we were torn loose from our moorings, and the seatbelts cut motorway lanes into our chests and shoulders, did it first break surface then?
That kind of sounds like a metaphor for a car crash. Which I do know, a car crash, a big car accident, has something to do with the plot of this game.
When someone had died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice, they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boats, and notice and aid, or impose a cordon of protection.
I don't see any chalk.
Wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts. My lines are just for this.
Ooh, Stonehenge?
To keep any would-be rescuers at bay.
Are we in Europe or something?
The infection is not simply of the flesh.
Do I have a timeshare all alone on this island and I'm finding my way to
We
it?
are not like Lot's wife, you and I.
Who's Lot?
We feel no particular need to turn back.
And who's
There's
Lot's
nothing to
wife?
be seen if we did. No tired old man parting the cliffs with his arms. No gifts or Bibles laid out on the sand for the taking. No tides turning or the shrieking gulls overhead. The bones of the hermit are no longer laid out for the taking. I have stolen them away to the guts of this island, where the passages all run to black, and where we can light each other's faces by their strange luminescence.
Does anybody know what this guy is blabbing on about? Has he been on this island so long that he's going crazy? Am I gonna be on this island so long that I'll go crazy? I don't want that to happen. I was almost on Xenu for so long that I started to go crazy.
Dear Esther, I met Paul. I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another.
Oh, hey, a shipwreck.
Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
This hermit, this seer, this distant historian of bones
cave?
and old bread, where did he vanish to? Why? Asked the farmers. Why? Asked Jakobsen. Why bother with your visions at all, if you're just to throw your arms up at the cliff and let it close in behind you and seal you into the belly of the island? A museum shut to all but the most devoted.
What is that? What is that? Okay, those kind of look, some of those kind of look like roots or trees. That kind of looks like some sort of octopus. Is that, well, yeah, pretty much what is all that? What are all those drawings on the walls of this cave? Okay, that looks like somebody just spilled some paint. I don't know. Hey, look, there's the cave up there we saw this from. This area from. This kind of sounds like, that music kind of sounds like Go Tell Aunt Rhody. You know, the theme for Resident Evil 7? I think I need to go up the river. 'Cause I already came from up there. Let's just keep walking. I think we need to get to the Stonehenge place. And that was this way. There's the radio tower, the big radio tower. Up there, looming in the distance.
I dreamt I stood in the center of the sun, and the solar radiation cooked my heart from the inside. My teeth will curl, and my fingernails fall off into my pockets like loose change. If I could stomach, I'd eat, but all I seem capable of is salt water. Were the livestock still here, I could turn feral and gorge. I'm as emaciated as a body on a slab, opened up for a premature source of death. I've rowed to this island in a heart without a bottom, all the bacteria of my gut rising up to sing to me.
Singing bacteria and... What? What is this guy talking about? Seriously. What is this? A Bible? And a chemistry book. What does that mean? What does the Stonehenge mean? What does the guy talking mean? What does anything mean on this island? This is more confusing than the mystery of what happened to Beautiful Gorgeous. Alright. There. We're in a little mini canyon. I guess this could count as a mini canyon. With a little mini cliff and a loading screen. Hey, an achievement. Donnelly.
I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times. But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my Ordnance Survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turn-off for Sanford and the welcome brake services. But although I can always see it in my rear-view mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull ashore.
Rear view mirrors on boats? And what is that blinky thing over there in the distance? I guess we'll find out in the next video, because I have to cut this into multiple parts, I guess, because the game's pretty long. I mean, it's not that long, but it is still kind of long. So yeah, in the next video, we're gonna maybe check out this shipwreck over there and then go see what the blinky light in the distance is, maybe, probably. Excuse me, But for now, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you want, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!